Namaste, welcome back to Work Your Light. Welcome to a new video. My name is Patricia. As you can see, I'm in a different area today. I'm filming at the balcony. No, it's not a balcony, it's actually veranda, I think, of my parents, because my brother was still sleeping in my room. It's cool to have a room in the basement because it's so cool and it's so hot today and I feel like I'm sweating like crazy. So I'm going to do transmission. In the back of the deck we have the judgment card, which is very interesting. Let's have a look at what is the momentum that we are currently in. So we have the Lovers, clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands. Wow, guys, seriously, that's a theme. And then we have the Fool, clarified by the Sun. So, I mean, first of all, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. In regards to our current energetic momentum, I hear the word equilibrium. We really came to some sort of equilibrium in regards to, I hear adapting to the new circumstances, adapting to new energies, and simply because that's so beautiful. Simply because we really we really started to enjoy this new beginning, really trusting in the process. You know, the Fool can only be able to really trust in his intuition or just jump off the cliff because, that sounds a little bit weird here, but simply because he really believes in himself, and simply because he's feeding higher frequencies, he's feeding higher states of consciousness by simply being in alignment. That's also why we have the Lovers card over here. Then we have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Four of Wands. Really ready to create a new adventure is what I hear, because we finally knew we arrived, you know? Not only because we arrived, but the Four of Wands also are, it's so sunny, the Four of Wands also are an indicator for a stable foundation. And the wands to me are very much about our 2 lower chakras and confidence. You know, we have been creating enough confidence, enough stability to have a new beginning. So let's have a look at what is it that is coming towards us. And they give me the 24th. The 24th is the full moon in Capricorn. Let's have a look at what is the energetic momentum that we're heading towards. We have the 9 of Swords. Okay. Let's have the clarifiers. Clarified by the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. Wow. There is so much endings, and the 7 of Swords. Yeah. So, wow. That's a deep one. We have over here the 7 of Pentacles. This is first of all, the 7 of Pentacles is seriously a theme in the previous days, because the 7 of Pentacles simply shows that let me show you all of these beautiful yellow confidence cards. You know, this is where we start from, simply because we have now the confidence and we really trust in our intuition. We are ready for a new beginning. It feels like we really found our way into this new vibrational era. Okay, so with the 9 of Swords, we just stop worrying, you know, seriously stop worrying. We really got rid of our heartbreak issues, things that really hurt us previously are now, I hear, encouraging us, because we see what we have been going through. This is the 7 of Swords, you know. We have been we now have a good view, okay, on what is it that we want to leave behind. That's why we have over here the Judgment card. We know what it is that we want to leave behind. We kind of separated the things that we want from the things that we don't want, not because we have been thinking about what we don't want, but because we've been focusing on what it is that we want. And the Seven of Pentacles are indicating something like we already see the fruits of our labor, but first and foremost is a very internal energy that we are recognizing. Nonetheless, we know now that this has a very powerful impact on our outer experience, okay? So the Queen of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords is we know that we are creating a forward movement feminine energy by giving us rest. Okay, so we have here the Three of Swords and then we have the Four of Swords. So there is some sort of, okay, we got through there. We know it's now time to integrate those new energies. They are guiding me towards a video from I think her name is Anne or something like that. She's most of the time doing podcasts with energy updates and stuff like that, and she is seriously wonderful. I do really love her energy. So we know now that this resting phase is so important, really rejuvenating, taking care of our mental space, focusing this what we're doing, focusing on the the vibration of happiness. Okay, so this in the end will lead to us generating this energy, you know. So let's have a look. Is there any additional message that needs to come through? The Emperor, yeah. Well, guys, the Emperor is seriously a theme clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Page of Pentacles simply signifies a new beginning, okay? Signifies the Page of Pentacles is a page, yeah, but we know that pentacles aren't very, let's put it like that. I actually want to say aren't easy to earn, but I actually don't want to put it like that. Coming to the Page of Pentacles, as I said, yes, it's a page, but the pentacles are slow moving. I get it, okay. The pentacles are a very slow moving suit, okay, so really need to put effort in stability, you know, the Four of Wands, really need to put in stability in order to get to the Page of Pentacles, okay. So the Emperor over here is simply pointing out in regards to the Nine of Swords, and this is something astrological. I really feel it's coming. This Saturn-Uranus square, I do believe there is some sort of constellation that we had in January, now by the end of June, and then in the end of this year, which is the third part, and I'm getting chills, so I do really feel that this is a confirmation. The hint here, guys, is very easy since we have the Four of Swords, okay? Don't get triggered, okay? Or it's okay to get triggered, but be aware of the fact that we need to stay reflected. Okay, reflected, and with the Four of Swords also a very big indicator for us, giving us time to rest. Okay, I do feel that the next month is kind of until the end of the year. Yes, they are going to be triggering, they are going to be you know, we are having a very hot month actually. It can be stressful, but we're gonna absolutely get through this because we have already seen it, okay? We know what we have been creating first and foremost internally, and many of us have been experiencing this energy also externally. So guys, I'm gonna give you a big heads up. You are doing this great because we start off with this spread. Okay, this is a lot of major arcana, a lot of energies that are encouraging. This is us. Okay, so we don't need to be worried about the swords thing. Yes, and they say like for us it will be way more smooth, absolutely, but being aware, and that's why we have here the Emperor, which is like the external energy, you know, which is like how we act in the outside, on the outside. Create a good stable foundation for yourself in order to act accordingly on it. Okay, beautiful. So guys, that was a pretty short transmission. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, as always, stay grounded and have a blessed start into the new week. Namaste.